Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Dr. Donna. Welcome to week 44 of 9. Last week I read Liar's Poker. Here's what I have for you. Ladies and gentlemen, the game of Liar's Poker is a game of statistics and bluffing. People take dollar bills and they try to guess what serial numbers are on the dollar bills, and the best liar or the best bluffer or even maybe the best statistician wins the game. Now, this book was written in the 80s and it was about a Salmon Brother trader who gave the history of Salmon Brothers and really talked about their time at the company as well as why they exited the company. One of the interesting things that I took away from this was the whole mortgage bond industry. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac were created simply so people could have mortgages, and then those mortgages could be packaged as bonds, and those bonds could be sold on Wall Street, so a few select group of people could make millions and billions of dollars, hence everything that happens on Wall Street. Additionally, what took place was hostile takeovers. So the junk bond king, Mike Millikan, also had so much money that he made in junk bonds, and some of you may already know the story, that he just had this influx of cash. So he started funding hostile takeovers of corporations, and that was a thing too in the 80s. Now, what about this Liar's Poker? What I took away from the book is the more money you make, the bigger the lie takes. And the trader found himself where he was in positions where he had to lie to the customers. And the lie was, oh, we're going to lie to the customers and sell them these stupid junk bonds. We're going to sell, well, not junk bonds, but we're going to sell them these poorly packaged bonds so that we can save Salmon Brothers money. So at the end of the year, I can get my bonus. Because he was a new trader, he got, his second year, he got like $45,000 in pay, and then he received another $45,000 in bonus, but he had made the company millions of dollars, and now he took issue with that, and I took issue with that in my corporate job and how my bonuses never really matched the money that I saved. But hey, you know, it's a large corporation at that time. It had 48,000 employees, yada 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 yada. Liar's Poker. So what is the biggest takeaway from this? What I found at the end of the book is the reason why he left his organization is the same reason why I left my organization. You have to lie in order to get into higher positions to make more money. Even if you just lie to yourself and say it's for the greater good, you're making a difference, you're providing for your family, when none of those things are the truth. I mean, if you think about it, I worked at a salty snack company, and all we did, as I used to say, it's just chips on a truck, ladies and gentlemen. It's not rocket science. But I spent time away from my daughter, and I spent time, sleepless nights, and everything else for those bonuses, for that next position. And then I just couldn't do it anymore because it was just more of the same. And he literally said that in the epilogue, more of the same. You know, I have posts about that. It was going to be more of the same. You could do the exact same thing, and because of your time with the company and because of how much money you were making for the company, you could just get more and more and more and more and more and more and more money. And for some people that works. For some people, they enjoy playing Liar's Poker. They enjoy bluffing and lying and manipulating people so that they can get there, so that they can have these luxury lives and luxurious lives. And I'm saying that works for some people, but let's keep it a buck. At no point should you think that this is for the greater good. Most corporations aren't doing things for the greater good, and neither are their leadership people, especially on Wall Street. I watched the documentary, The China Hustle, and at the beginning of it, they said, the biggest lie on Wall Street is this. This time it's different. It never is. And if you think about the economy, every 10 years, there's this big new thing, cryptocurrency, the internet bubble, mortgage bonds, and hostile takeovers. Every 10 years, here comes this next new, this time is different, which is the biggest game of Liar's Poker of all. So what is my final takeaway? It's this, ladies and gentlemen. You really got to think about how you want to earn your money. Do you want to play the game of Liar's Poker, or do you want to make a difference while you make and earn an honest living? It's really up to you. My daughter has her own business, and it's a furniture assembly business, and mounting and general mounting and everything. And we use that saying, dirty hands, clean money. Clean hands, dirty money. a game of liar's poker. Am I recommending that you read the book? I actually am, because there is value-added information in the book, and it will allow you to take a look at yourself, no matter where you are in your organization, and really think about, are you playing liar's poker? Last week's new beginning, I started saying, based upon the principles of real leadership, at least 5 times a day, and also because of the theory of daily personal accountability, 5 times a day. I need to incorporate this in everything that I do. I do it, but it's unconscious, and I wanted it to be in the forefront of my mind, so I did that every day, and man, did it make a big difference. I really just started thinking about it and applying it and using it and talking about it and incorporating it in my day. It was a great new beginning. This week's book, Between the World and Me. Well, that's my time, ladies and gentlemen. But before I get out of here, just remember the power of 9. New beginnings expand your mind. Adios.